Ohayo.
Ohayo.
Welcome to Soul Japanese Podcast, that we talk all things about Japan from a Japanese
and a foreigner's perspective.
We are your hosts. My name is Ryusuke.
And my name is Matt. Thank you for joining us today.
ありがとうございます。
Arigato.
Today, I noticed when I was in Japan, I see this machine and everywhere, including airport.
Yeah.
And I think some listeners might guess what it is. It's not a vending machine, but it's kind of vending machine.
Yeah, it's a vending machine. It's just
it
not
is vending
the
machine, but it's
food
not
kind.
Yeah, no food kind. It's more like fun things. It is Gacha Gacha.
Gacha Gacha.
Or maybe some people say Gacha Pon.
Yeah, I think a lot of people might know that. That. Gacha Pon.
So
yes, extremely popular vending machine thing, collectible thing. That's for sure. In Japan anyway.
Also because like when you travel in Japan, when you travel to any country, you always have some leftover coins that you don't even know what to do.
Yes. Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah,
man. So it makes sense that they have at airport.
Yeah. Get something to attract people to buy a little like omiyage or something like that. So like, you see them everywhere. These little so listeners, obviously, if you don't fully know what a Gacha Gacha is, you've definitely seen some version of it here where it's like a little toy and a ball or something and a little one of those old style vending machines where you just put in a coin and you turn the thing and it pops out the slot. I would say like Japan's just taken that concept to a whole other level. And like usually it's some cheap toy, but then in Japan now it's like you can get Gacha Gacha for like brand names and franchise like Pokemon or something like that. But you can get like random obscure stuff like different types of food, like dishes or like, office chairs. Bonsai. Like baked goods. One of my favorites, one of the few I have is like cats that are sushi.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like a cat, but like the back is like, a salmon or something.
Neko sushi nigiri? Or something? Yeah.
Neko nigiri or
Neko
something.
nigiri, yeah. So cute.
And like literally anything you could think of, like one of my favorite.
Anything, some weird shit and some like funny characters, and then they always combine with like an animal with some, I don't know.
Yeah.
mysterious stuff, or like what I see was like the bird. It's not pigeon. Suzume. What's the suzume in English?
Sparrow. Yeah, I think so.
The sparrow has the hunting gun.
Yeah,
and it's hunting. Sparrow has the monocular.
Binoculars.
Yeah, binoculars, and then like trying to hunt something. So they're the one normally target, but they're trying to hunt something. So that's the one of the Gachapon theme, the character. Yeah. So there's a lot of like weird stuff that it looks cute.
Well, I've seen it like Gachapon is just a really great format for like for marketing. Like if you have something that can be collectible, you can turn it to Gacha Gacha and people will buy it. They'll collect it. Like one of my like favorite artists, she's like the Junji Ito's wife.
Okay,
and she does all these like cool kind of like cat. Like yokai that are cat themed, like classic yokai, but they're also cat themed, not just cat themed yokai. You could get a whole gacha series of just like the different figurines of the characters from her books and stuff, which is super obscure. Like you'd only know if you know the artist, you know what I mean? Like so it's kind of funny that exists, but yeah, there's so many different things, and I guess people should know like it's randomized, right? Like you don't know what you're gonna get, so it's addictive. No. It's like gambling. You're like, okay, I want that one. I want that special one, and then you get three of the same, and it pisses you off. But then you want to get the other one. So
but also because
of tips and tricks about that later. But
but it's not that expensive. Neither.
Yeah,
it
can be if you go through the whole thing.
Yes, but it used to be for kids, but it's not for just kids anymore. But anyway, let's run down
could-
quick history about this gachapon, who
Yeah.
invented and then where they come from.
So yeah, apparently it was started in the States. I guess that
Yeah.
whole thing is a American-born thing originally.
Originally,
Yeah. Yeah.
I think
So,
it was the vending machine for gam, the candies.
Oh yeah.
You know the
yeah.
small one. I know I remember when I was kid, they will still exist at like a snack corner store, like a dagashi
Yes.
with the old women ons, the obachan ons, and then we put the juan, 10 cents, and then you just like turn, and then like you get the big giant gam.
Yeah. I used to do that too.
Yeah.
I think you can still find shops like that in Japan, like the kind of Showa.
Yes.
Or
Yeah,
like
Dagashiya.
cheap
called
candy
Dagashiya.
shops.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dagashiya,
Yeah.
Yeah, you can still see that. It's you don't see it as much here anymore. That kind of
No.
old vending machine. Like maybe a retro diner will have like candy or something at the front that's like that. But yeah, you don't see it very often.
No.
But you
No.
do see gacha more here in Canada,
Yeah.
I've noticed.
Yeah. So
But,
what I
yeah.
understand was the history. Then like the U.S. The company they invent that. Then
Yeah, Pioneer in the 1960s.
yeah, the Pioneer. Yeah, and then the Bandai took the concept. What I see was because of, I think they still put some food, but because it's Japan, and they still put stuff in a capsule.
Yeah.
And after
Which makes
that,
sense.
Which makes sense, yes. Now you think like someone touched this gum bare hand, put in a machine, and in a dirty container.
I hope not. I hope it's in a bag, but yeah.
And then stay there forever, and then you
Yeah.
fucking put the coin, and then get the gum, and then put it in your mouth. Ooh. But anyway, so yeah.
But yeah,
You go ahead.
Bandai started their brand Gachapon, which is like almost like I guess Kleenex for tissue in terms of the name. Like everybody just knows Gachapon, maybe associated with Gacha Gacha or interchangeable, but that's the brand that Bandai invented. And then by the 80s and 90s, it just became like a huge thing, like everywhere. Like we said, like putting figurines like from manga or anime or popular characters and stuff like that, and then people trading them and collecting them and hunting for the rare special ones.
But
when
I was a kid, I was born in 80s. I was growing up 90s, so that I was there for the time when the Gacha Gacha was big for kids though, because I remember no adult does it. Maybe they're hiding and they do it. Now like we see like any people does it. Like the adult don't feel shame to do it. Play with this game.
And that's sort of reflected in the themes when you see things like
Exactly.
bonsai. Like a kid's probably not going to collect the bonsai gacha, but like somebody who's like a bonsai enthusiast would.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of interesting to see.
Because it used to be more like a like not so many option, or the toys were like shit. The quality was really shit. It was really for kids. So like when like all my friends when we were like kids, like 10 years old, and then we get some coins from our parents, then we do all same gachapon, which is it was like sort of accessory. It says silver, but obviously it's not silver. It was like 20 cents or something. So we all do together, and then we get any type of jewelry, accessories. So we kept it, and then we decide, okay, if you don't bring this, and then you're not gonna be in this team anymore. So this was the.
You sound like you were a bully.
They were. It wasn't me. It wasn't. It never been my idea that like I decided, okay, you're not gonna be my team. No, I don't give a fuck. But anyway, so yeah, we play like that, and then also like some sort of like rubber toy, like a figure.
Yeah.
But these days, all the toy has painted and then like it looks super cool.
Okay.
But back then, that was just the one color. So one like if it's green rubber and it's green rubber, if it's red and then red, there's nothing else. There's no coating or nothing.
Oh, okay. There's no like
you know what I mean?
Not much detail.
Yeah,
or anything.
or maybe just a Super Bowl or something like that. It was very like shitty quality toys. But now
Super Ball is a bouncy ball for listeners.
Sorry. So yes, it's not
like
the
a type of bouncy ball you get in Japan that you often might
we
fish
call
out of
Super Bowl.
Yeah,
it's not the American football.
Yeah, I was like, just in case. I just because the Super Bowl just happened, I was just like, someone's gonna listen to this and be like, what the hell is he talking about? Okay, yeah. Super Balls are a type of bouncy ball. Brand or
but I mean,
called it.
Obviously, as a kid, it was so much fun to play with this machine, just because you never know what you're gonna get. And then there's a pictures, right? Like advertised on the machine, and it says there's this one in it, there's things in it, and this thing, and this is the special. If you get this special, you're lucky, blah blah blah. But you never get that.
You're never gonna get the special one.
Yeah.
Or like there's that one friend that just like seems to get all the cool things. It's like Pokemon cards. Like I feel like every time I'd buy a pack of Pokemon cards, I have to beg my parents to get it, and then it's like I get all shit ones, or I get 2 packs of the same ones, and then but then my friend gets like all the rare ones, and it's like, oh fuck you, like
because you took all the shitty one, and your friend got a chance to get a nice.
Pretty much, It's the same idea. There's like. There are similar kind of things like that here, I guess, just like Pogs and Crazy Bones, which are like you don't know what you're gonna get in the pack, but Gacha. It's so funny. Like I've seen it more like in stores and places in Canada now.
Yes,
or in recent years, and especially in stores that have like stuff from Japan or Asia in general. Like they might have a gacha machine. I think like J-Town has like a bunch of gacha machines.
Oh yeah, for sure. And then now I also see
in Toronto.
Like if you go some big Korean supermarket, they also have an entrance too.
Oh, okay,
so it's getting more and more.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think like there's like stores, and I've been seeing. Well, this is a bit of a tangent maybe. But I see the stuff where it's like the gacha and the capsule, but then I also see like the boxed ones.
Yes.
You can buy like box ones sometimes at a store. Sometimes those are also in vending machines, but more like the food ones where you push the button and it like pops out. It's like there's like kind of like what I would say next level. It's like gachas, like the tiny collectibles, and then you go to the next level where you get figurines in a big vending machine. And it's like the same. I would say the same culture of collecting and gambling on what you're gonna get, kind of thing. And I've been seeing the large version of that very like being trendy in Canada, like in malls and stuff like that. But
but I mean, but why gacha? It's so popular still. I guess because like we were saying, because you never know what you're going to get.
So surprise. It's like a gambling.
Gambling, but again, it's not so expensive, which is
so
it's $100. Yes, it's $100 to $500 normally.
Yen.
Sorry. Yes, yen. No, $100. Sorry.
maybe for like a stack of machines.
or if there's some gold or like some sort of real jewelry, yes.
I want to know what the most like ridiculous, most expensive gacha there could be, but I should look that up. Anyway. But cheap. They're usually cheap.
Yeah. But then still, the toy itself, like I said, it used to be shitty quality, like a Uniqlo back then. But now the quality is better. So yes,
Uniqlo now or
Uniqlo now is good.
Yeah,
that's what I'm. When I was kid, Uniqlo. If I say I'm wearing Uniqlo, everybody think like, oh shit, sorry, you're a poor boy.
Oh really?
Yes, used to be Uniqlo was just a cheap shit. if you were
Funny
maybe
side fact for this episode, Uniqlo.
Yeah.
Was shit. Okay.
If you like as a kid, if you wear this freeze, the Uniqlo freeze for like a month, and then these zippers start like creaking, and then like you can't even close, and then like all your like a side or like the neck part, it's getting like all loose and eventually.
This sounds like Walmart clothing from the 90s.
Yes.
Champion, which is now a cool brand for vintage clothes for Gen Z. It's like, to me, I'm like, it's shit. But also H&M now. H&M is just garbage mostly. And like the joke with H&M is like it falls apart after like 2 weeks or something. Like, that's so funny. I didn't know about that. I generally hold, like, I'm like, Uniqlo's still fast fashion and some stuff can be a bit shitty, but generally I find it's like, of the basics fast fashion brands, like I would rather buy Uniqlo because it's cheap and decent quality. So, interesting.
But that's why everybody want to try this Gacha Gacha now, because like even though you don't get what you wanted, the quality is so good.
Yeah, it's pretty decent. They're like very like little models sometimes.
Yeah,
like a model.
Yeah. So you don't mind to keep it anyway.
Yeah.
And then the other part is like so many varieties. So many. I see now there's a Gacha Gacha shop. Like not last time, but before we went to Tokyo, we stay our friend's house in Tokyo. So on the street, there's a bunch of like shops and stuff. So one shop was only for Gacha Gacha machine.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've been to shops like that, yeah.
Right? And then there was like, I'll say like over 100 of Gacha Gacha machine in the shop.
Yeah, you just go and you can find. I've seen that in like shopping arcades in Japan too, where one section will just be like 50 machines or something, and you're just like all lined up, and you can just like find which one you want to collect, and
and everything is different. Every single machine has different toys. So
you like Totoro,
Ghibli,
I've seen Ghibli ones,
and then obviously Disney, and then Pokemon, and then like we said, like some weird like animal theme with some characters.
Yeah, there's some freaking weird ones.
And what I get from there, obviously because we went there with my friend kids, but like obviously. My friend kids was like, I want to play this, I want to play this, I want to play this. And I'm like, I can give you 2 coins, so you can play 2, but not 10. But then adult play like a 5 each.
I would be so upset as a child. That's not fair.
Yeah, well, we were hiding. When he goes somewhere, he's stuck with one machine and he was just watching. Then we play. Okay, I'm gonna play this. So
which ones did you get?
So what I got was actually this one. Actually, up here. It's a actual record player from Technics.
See, this is a great example.
There's a record 2.
Oh my god. It's
I know
separately.
Yes, guys, again, like I know this is a podcast, but we also taking a movie and then we normally put on the YouTube at some point. So you can always check the YouTube as well. So this is from Technics. This is made by Technics.
Wow.
So it's real.
Wow.
So this is happening right now. It used to be fake. It looks like similar things. And then my partner, she loves ping pong, the ping pong sports. And she gets the ping pong theme Gachapon. So they have the ping pong racket and then ping pong table, like ping pong everything. So she got a table. Obviously it's mini table.
Yep.
So it's a miniature. So you can just keep on your desk or whatever. So
I love that.
This is why I didn't want to talk this Gachapon things today, because of now all the big company involved and then put the money
Yeah.
Because I guess this is perfect for marketing.
It's such good marketing. It's such good like
Yes.
It's such like a quick and easy way to make money. I guess.
Yes, because once you see this, like what you want to get, and you're just gonna spend money.
Yeah.
And it's not
buy multiple.
And sometimes it's better than just buy it, because you never know what you get it. This game.
Yeah.
I'm not like a gamble guy.
Yeah.
Because I always lose.
Yeah, same. I never done well gambling.
So I don't really
I get addicted, so I shouldn't ever do it because I'm the kind of person to be like, again.
But this is such a good game because you still get something. And then what I do is obviously I only try one. That's it. Whatever I get, that's what I want.
That's funny.
And
I'd try again probably.
Well, yeah, because maybe like you know what you want to get from this team.
You know what? I feel like we mentioned it somewhere. We mentioned it somewhere to be later, but there's tips though. There's tricks around this.
Oh, really? That I didn't know.
Because Japan is full of like secondhand stores, right? Like you could get like there's so many different like places where people that buy, they'll go through Gacha, they'll buy like 30 of them till they get what they want, and then they go and like sell the
online.
Excess ones online or like at Second Street or not. Oh my god, what's that neighborhood in Tokyo?
Akihabara.
No, Akihabara, and also Nakano Broadway. You can get like there's just like stores that are just walls of like gacha or like other collectible things like that and toys. So if you're like So maybe not. You probably won't ever find if it's like this year Ghibli released, Boy in the Heron
and super
Gacha.
rare.
Yeah, you probably won't find that maybe right when it comes out, but in 6 months or like the next year, previous lines you can find like all of them and then just go pick which ones you want. So it depends on
how much
patience.
Okay, so gacha is 100 yen.
I don't know
500
how much.
yen.
Yeah.
Maybe that one toy, if you wanna really buy it, I don't think it's gonna be same price. It's gonna be at least 10 yen. So like double price. Or if super rare, I won't be surprised it's gonna be like go boom. Like yen or something. Because that's what they're making money too, right? The toy actually, because like toy business, toy marketing is like huge now. I think more than ever.
Yeah.
Everybody's otaku now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otaku is mainstream.
Yeah. No. Seriously.
Yeah.
Seriously. Yeah.
So it's like, but that's just like, if you don't want to do the gambling side of it, but you really want that one, you probably could find it at one of those stores in like Nakano Broadway or something. Because so one of my favorite YouTubers, King Kogi, aka Martina, she's from Toronto. This is a little plug, I guess. She is now formerly Simon and Martina. I'm sure many listeners who listen to us would know of this channel as well. She always talks about her collection because she would have like a whole windowsill that's like all these little miniature things from like gachas. But she'll go to like Nakano Broadway and just pick which one she wants. Like she'll go get gachas too, but like she'll get like from what I understand,
gacha for fun. And then the Nakano Broadway, the shop, is for collect.
Yeah, for like when you're really like, I want to have a certain specific one, like you can go hunting for that. Yeah. Which you still have to hunt for it sometimes. But so it's like, people do different things with the collecting aspect of it. But yeah, if you're, but generally I think it's more satisfying to do the...
Definitely.
Play the game, get the...
Because until you open, you don't know what you get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah, and then I know this. That's why this is also good souvenir for your friend. It's not that expensive as long as you get the theme for your friend that you think they might like it, and then that's it. Then and I think they like more than just snack or like some random shit.
Yeah, and or like especially if it's like a keychain or something you can put on.
Yeah.
But it's a good idea. And then also, if you really want that special one, you have an excuse to buy like 8
Right? And
then you keep the one you really want and give the rest to your friends.
Yeah, you open once, check it. If you don't like it, okay, this is for Mike.
Yeah.
Okay, this is for Sarah.
Yeah.
This is for blah, blah, blah. Okay, this is all the present for my friend. Yeah.
I mean, I would never do that, but no.
I might do that. No.
No, I'd totally do that.
But because I actually bought a couple Gachapon and then give it to my friend, and then they love it. They love it.
Yeah, that's so cute.
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
Especially like you love cat. We just did a cat episode, and then so many people love cat here too. And then when I see some nice cat theme, then I give my friend, and then he actually knew that this toy exists, and then he was like, "I was checking this toy, and then thank you so much. I love it." So.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I would totally collect more cat ones.
Yeah,
you could get so many cat themed ones. There's everything. I think there's like kotatsu cat thing.
Oh yeah,
there's like
million of cat thing.
Echoes. Yeah, a million. Any cat thing you can think, probably find a gacha of it.
And there's some sort of bugs, like random bugs, like Japanese bugs, like beetles, and then caterpillars and then shit too.
Yeah,
and then
that's
like
popular.
a animal character, like a weird one, like we were saying, like hunting birds that hunting themselves, or like
I don't know who comes up with these random themes. Like
I don't know
if it's a reference to something or some magazine or manga. I don't know. Like there's just some stuff that you're like, what?
I think anything that you think silly and then like kind funny, then they decide, okay, let's do it. Hello.
All right.
That's fun.
Neko intrusion. Speaking of Nekos.
And I think also I always say gacha gacha or gachapon. I didn't know this, but actually there's the name actually for two different company. They have the rights.
Two different companies. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So Gachapon is for Bandai. They trademark it.
Oh yeah, so as we mentioned earlier, Bandai is Gachapon.
Yeah.
So that's trademarked. Okay.
Yeah. And then Gacha Gacha, it's Tomy. Takara Tomy.
Oh, Tomy. Okay, Takara Tomy. Yeah, that's a very popular toy brand.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
so what does Gacha Gacha really mean?
It's the sound when you turn the when you turn the machine, the handle, it says gacha 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 gacha.
Oh yeah.
That's why.
Okay, yes, that's very
and also
Japanese to name it like that.
Or gachapon means because gacha gacha, and then the capsule comes out.
Boom.
Exactly.
Oh,
that's why.
Oh, and
yes.
Yes, so that's okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know the sound thing, but that just reminded me. So not only are there stores, but there's a conveyor belt sushi places that have gachapon built in.
Oh, really?
Have you ever been to those? Yeah. So when I was in Osaka, I went to one where a lot of conveyor belt sushi places, like they're the cheaper like sushi, big family restaurants, and you get the conveyor belt going around. For listeners who haven't been, they're like big, and a lot of them have a system where you can get like some sort of bonus for how many plates you return. So there's a slot on the side of the table that every time you grab a plate of sushi, you finish it, you can stack them, and I guess. Some places, I guess the waitress or whatever might
gonna count.
Collect them.
Yep.
But other ones have a slot machine where you stick the plates in. And the one I went to would be every it's an incentive. It's an incentive to get you to eat more and spend more money, which is horrible, and it totally worked on me. Because I also like to eat anyway. So every 10 plates or something, you put them in the slot, and it triggers basically a slot machine.
Yep.
Which is like a screen above above where you are that cycles through like a slot machine, some options or whatever they are, and if it lines up, you get a prize. And the one I went to had a gacha dispenser, so you could see the
toys,
gacha balls in the thing.
Yeah,
and then if you win, you get one. And I never won. But it would play like a little animation of like a samurai or something like fighting, and then he loses, and they'd be like, "Oh, you lose." But then if he wins, like you get like a gacha. And I was like, it's so evil because then you're like, I could imagine when you're there with your family and you have 3 kids, and each kid is like, we gotta eat more sushi to put it in. Like, on the one hand, it's good to motivate your kids to eat, but on the other hand, it's like, fuck, I'm spending like, 2,000 yen for a 100 yen gacha. Basically.
Such a great business.
Yeah, it's such a
great business.
Perfect business model. It's so evil, but it's actually such a good idea.
Yeah. All right. That being said, like you guys know, that's why even at sushi restaurant now they have a gacha gacha. That's how popular it is these days. Gacha gacha in the world. And we for sure in the future sooner we will see more in outside of Japan too. Just because like people can handle without this toy small machines. They want to spend money. So someone who wants to make money, they're gonna bring in more from Japan to here.
I know I don't know how Japan's mastered this. Like it's omiyage, gacha, like keychains and local mascots. It's the localization thing that I guess I would say comes from omiyage culture, where it's like go to this prefecture to get this specific snack or this specific thing from over here, and the regionality of it, and then it's like that same idea is like put into gacha. It's like get that special thing for this special series for this one thing over here, and sometimes you can get, I guess I'm sure you can get regional ones too. Like only for this castle has like this gacha. Like it's just It's so effective at getting you to be like, oh, it's special, so I gotta get,
So
I get some.
You guys need to be careful if you go to Japan or decide the budget. You're gonna spend 1,000 yen and then exchange the coin, and then you can spend that all. And then your luggage is gonna be all Gachapon.
And you'll be broke. And you'll still spend more money than that, probably.
Yeah. All right. Please let us know if you get so much, you spend so much money on a gacha gacha when you go to Japan. I want to know your story. And please remember if you like the episode today, give us a 5-star. And then again, if you want to comment anything, go to Instagram or YouTube, always give us a comment, and then we try to reply that as soon as possible.
Yes, let us know.
All right. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. Mata ne.
Arigatou.
Bye bye. Gacha gacha.